What doth it do, gamers and gamers adjacent avid book readers? I don't know what this means, but I've seen it on TikTok. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, y'all. While I'm thinking about it, hold on. I gotta go live on TikTok too. But we're back. Go live. Oh man, we got some stuff to talk about in the nerdy realm. In the nerdy realm of things. Let's do Magic Gathering. Magic the Gathering. Live. Ba-bam! And we're live. How do I fix this? Hold on. I want to fix this on TikTok. Ah! Yes! I fixed it. I fixed it. I am a man of mirth and girth. I fixed it. But alright. We're back for some more nerdy things on this Friday. It's been a little while since I've I've been here. I've unveiled. How the fuck? Hold on a second. No, I don't want it to be. Again, we're working with janky angles here. Janky angles. That better? That's better. That's a little bit better. It's been a little while since we've done some nerdy stuff on a Friday, but I'm back, bitches. Hydrated. The hydrated himbo's back. Speaking of hydration, you already know what kind. You already know what time it is. Cheers. Ah, delightful, delightful. Listen, before I go on my tirade about, I know I normally say go fuck yourself to a lot of things, and usually about like 97.9%, I'm all about to go fuck yourself. But this, what I'm about to speak, is ridiculous facts, and this is. I'm talking with my hands right now, ladies and gentlemen. This energy that I'm about to put into existence is hella go fuck yourself energy. Okay? So I went to my local game store. Shout out my local game store. This has nothing to do with them. And I decided, you know what? If we're gonna do some nerdy shit on a Friday, maybe, just maybe, it would be a fun time to, like, you know, maybe bust a few packs. Bust a few packs. So I went to my local game store. Shout out Peach State Gaming. And I got 2 packs. Okay? Cool, whatever. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my boy. I used to work with him at once upon a time, and we were just talking, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, "How much for a pack?" He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be $5.50." I'm like, I clenched my pearls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put my, I was like this. I was like I was strucken. I felt like I got hit by a lead pipe right in my gut, because I come from a time of Magic the Gathering when packs were like $2.50, maybe $3. So he said $5.50, and I'm like, I'm staggering a little bit. I'm like, oh my god, like what happened? What happened? So I got 2 packs. Now I know these aren't the Final Fantasy packs. I know Final Fantasy just came out, but I'm gonna let you all in a little bit of a tidbit of information. I'm a broke bitch. Brokest of bitches, but I'm still bad, baby. I was not gonna pay $7 a fucking pack for these shits. Probably more like $7.50, $8 for a pack. So lo and behold, I got these 2 bad boys. These 2 one right here. I don't know when they came out. I don't know if they're good. I just felt a little froggy when I got up today before I went to the gym. I was like, you know what? Why don't we open some packs here live on the interwebs? Okay, and on the interwebs. And I can very much with my whole chest say go fuck yourself to these prices. $5.50 a pack. It cost me almost 12 motherfucking dollars for 2 packs of Magic cards. You gotta be out your goddamn mind charging these prices in this fucking economy. Rent is way too goddamn high. Eggs are almost back up at $3 a fucking dozen. Milk's too high. Everything's too goddamn high. Wizards, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing charging these prices for these packs? And might I add, since I'm already on my fucking rant here, When the fuck did it go down to 14 cards in a pack? Didn't it used to be like goddamn 18 cards in a pack or like something like that? Or am I just wilding on that one? I might be wilding on that one. But these packs, they seem fucking light. You're skimping your boy. For $5.50, I could have sworn. You know what? I have the technology. Give me 1 second. I have the motherfucking technology to look this shit up. Didn't fucking packs used to be like 18 cards in a fucking pack? And now you're talking like 14 cards for $5.50? Like, packs used to be so packed that I couldn't do this with the... I'm heated. I'm heated, but I'm here. I gotta look this up. How many booster cards in a old Magic pack? I'm pretty sure it was 18. Okay, old Magic, known as draft boosters, typically had 16 card packs. 16 card packs. I was a little bit off on my measurements, but they used to be 16 cards in these motherfucking packs. 16 cards, and now you're telling me I'm paying fucking double for 2 less cards? Go fuck yourself, Magic the Gathering. Go fuck yourself, Wizards of the Coast. And I'm not even mad at my local game store. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. I understand. I understand the hustle. It's fucking real out here. But $5.50 for just garbage? I'm sorry. Listen, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. All right. I'm a big man. And I was just very curious. I was like, you know what? We've been doing a little bit of nerdy talk on Fridays. I've been showing off my commander decks. I was like, let me get a pack. You want to know what my real fucking thought was when I woke up this morning? I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy as many packs as it takes to do a normal booster pack draft. But as soon as I found out those prices, I was like, fuck that. I'm not paying $5.50 a pack, because I think for like a booster draft you need like 6 packs, 7 packs or whatever, something like that. Oh, listen, I'm 100% with you. I'm 100% with you. And I wasn't even like looking for anything. I just rolled up to the local game store. I was curious. I was like, hey man, do you guys play Commander? We talked some shop a little bit. Like, yeah, we play Commander on this day at the store. I was like, cool. We talked about some new card games that are out. One Piece, Union something. I don't know what it's called. It's Shonen Jump. It's Union something. It's Shonen Jump anime in a card game. I was like, that's pretty cool. I might be interested in that. But then I was just like, I was looking at it and I was like, the price per pack is insane. Insanity. How in the fuck are you charging $5.50? And I get 2 less cards, mind you, from like, and I used to draft like a madman. I used to work at a local game store like 7 years ago or something, like some odd number like that. I used to work 7 years ago. And we used to do 3 packs for $10. 3 packs for $10. It's insane. The price of Magic cards. But anyway, enough about my ranting and raving about how I spent almost fucking $12 on 2 booster packs. Criminal. Absolutely criminal. I feel ripped off, and I'm not even mad. Like, again, my frustration is not with my local game store for the prices. My frustration is with fucking Wizards of the Coast. Like, anyway, we're gonna bust these 2 packs, and we're gonna play a little game called Maybe I'll Get Some Cards from My Marin Deck. Probably not. The chances of me getting any good cards from my Marin deck from... Oh, I should show off the booster packs. I got Bloom Burrows because it's cute. It's got a little hamster on it. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's cute. I like it. And then I got Duskmourn House of Horror. What the fuck? What do you mean, TikTok? What the fuck are you... Why are you chiming at me? Why are you chiming at me, dog? We're live. We're here. We're doing shit. What a joke. What a joke. Actually, I don't even know if they can hear me on TikTok. Hold on a second. How the fuck do I do this shit? It says that you can adjust. Okay, here we go. Can you fucking hear me through the... Oh, you guys cannot. I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on. How do I change this? General settings. Where are you at? There we go. Save. Perfect. Now you can hear me on TikTok. I'm sorry. Listen, we're back. We're back. Greetings, TikTok. You did not hear me just let me give you the gist of what I was speaking about. Magic prices are too goddamn high. All right, $5.50 for pack, and you're getting 2 cards less than fucking, you know, say maybe 5-6 years ago. Atrocious, atrociously priced. Not feeling it right now. Not feeling it right now. But I am, you know, here for the nerdy shit. So we're gonna bust these 2 packs, and we're gonna see if any of these cards are good for my Marin deck. To affect the market in a way, it's scalpers and non. I mean, I agree to an extent, right? I agree to an extent, but my counterpoint is, like, literally booster packs used to be 16 cards, right? They used to be 16 cards, and you were paying, you know, $3. Why the fuck are these $5.50 for essentially 2 less cards? Right? Like, okay, $4.25, whatever. You know what I mean? The MSRP of these shits, and per box, don't even get me started, because I did ask how much a box was. Motherfucker told me $150 for a box. Again, I clenched my pearls. I clenched my pearls in that shit, because I'm a broke bitch. I like to do shit on a budget, baby. Pinkies out. But it just feels like I can agree in a sense of collectors and stuff like that and scalpers, but the way they reprint cards, it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. I am fucking furdunkled, bunkalunkled on just how you can justify taking away 2 cards and literally almost $6 a motherfucking pack. Absolutely crazy insane. But anyway, enough of my fucking just assault and rampage on the cost of Magic. It's just too goddamn high. And then I was like, you know what? We were talking about it. We were talking about, like, other card games, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'd be interested in this game. Not the fuck at these prices. Hell no. Hell no. You can catch me fucking outside cutting the grass before I fucking try to buy magic packs or any packs, because, like, I don't even know if this is, like, just a Wizard of the Coast thing, or if it's just everything is just too goddamn high. But I'm sorry, that is such a turn off if you are new to the hobby and you're coming in, you're like, hey, let me buy a pack of Magic cards. $5.50. $5.50. Absurd. Secondly, if you are returning to the hobby, or you're having thoughts of returning to the hobby, and you get fucking choked out by the prices the same way. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it just doesn't feel right. We're gonna save the cute pack for last. So we're gonna bust this one. Again, I have no real idea of, you know, I'm not busting these for standard. I'm not busting these for anything. These are just like, hey, I haven't had a Magic pack in my hand in, you know, it's been 107 years. It's been 107 years since I've opened up a booster pack of Magic. And let me see what the fuck it's all about. Using digital decks to avoid the price tag. And you know what? And I agree. I agree immensely. Any way that you can play Magic the Gathering with your friends and not so much. You know what? I'm gonna say something, and this isn't like a hill. I'm not like trying to, you know, promote or anything like that. But if you want to support your local game store, right, and you want to play these hobbies, and you want to see your local game store succeed, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, by all means, bring the things that you already have and go play. Just go play. I am 100% for people just bringing cards. And if you are new to the hobby, now I'm not going to say this is every local game store, but the one that I played at frequently, and you know, the ones that I go to today are just the same people that just went to a new store. 9 times out of 10, these people will have such an influx of cards. Now, granted, they're not going to be expensive cards. They're not going to be very, you know, powerful cards. But if you sit down and you are really interested in the hobby, somebody will see that sort of spark. And again, it might not happen. It might happen. But they would more than happily help you by giving you, we call it bulk. Well, I call it bulk. Everybody's got different, you know, sort of lingo for excessive cards. But so many times has somebody come in and they're like, oh man, I want to play Magic. And we're like, okay, come sit down, play a game with us. After the game, we ask them again, how do you feel? They're like, I love it. Here, tons of cards. Just build. Let's go. Let's build a deck right now. Let's fucking have you playing something you built. I think that's always been like one of my favorite things about the hobby is, you know, if you could take a step back and you know, remember your first time. And this is something I always hold to my chest, and I always want to, you know, it's not a message. I'm not out here preaching to the choir or nothing like that. Let's be real. All right, let's be real. But if you are in a hobby and you've been in it for a very long time and somebody comes to you interested in that hobby, I always feel like it's such a like, it should bring you back to when you were trying to get into that hobby. You should have that same sort of, you know, wide-eyed gleam and welcoming attitude to welcome that person that is coming to you to speak about it. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Maybe that's like a red flag type of thing, but like there have been so many people that have played like Pokemon and like other card games, and I've been able to in turn get them to play Magic the Gathering with me and teach them how to play and stuff like that. And they're like, damn, this is actually kind of fun. And that's like the pillar of what a hobby should be. Fun, right? It should be fun. It should be welcoming. Now, if you enjoy the hobby and you want to take it to a new level and you want to get super competitive with it and you really want to learn the rules and stuff like that, that is perfectly fine. I commend you for that. Do it. If that's what you want to do it. But you have to like read the fucking room, as they say. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read the room. That's why, like, whenever I played, like, again, I'm talking like back in the day. All right, I'm an old motherfucker, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an old man. So my back in the day means back in the day. You know, when I was working at the game store and stuff like that, I always promoted a spot for both. Okay, you want to play casual? We got a spot for you. Oh, you have that super competitive deck that you can possibly win turn 1? Well, I'm going to set you up with other people that can do the same thing. It's all about energy, baby. I'm not going to outcast somebody because they have a really good deck and they're really like good at the game. No. I'm going to try to find you a home just like I try to find the casual players like a home. But there are going to be times when the two have to mix. And I've always been a firm believer that if you do have that hyper deck and you know, stuff like that, it is perfectly fine to just whip it out, slam that bitch on the table and win. But then you laugh and you say, okay, guys, let's play again. Don't just leave it on that tone, right? Because let's be real. If you play this game, you're going to get fucked. Sometimes you're going to fuck. Sometimes you're going to get fucked. And if somebody can fuck you, make you laugh and smile, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they shuffle up and play again. That's dope shit. I feel like that's dope shit. And that's always been like my driving factor whenever I try to like get somebody to play Magic the Gathering. It's just like, hey, yeah, you're going to lose. You might not get the card that you want. You might get mana screwed. There's tons of possibilities here. But did you have fun? Hell yeah. Then golf clap to that. We fucking like that. We like that. I got wiped by a 12-year-old with his brothers. Listen, That's always the thing too, man. Is I will die on the sword if I have somebody that is younger and they're like just playing me in Commander, or they're doing something really cool with a deck that they were able to like borrow or make or something like that. I'm gonna fall on that sword. I'm gonna fall on that sword every single time. I'm gonna let them go off. I'm gonna let them squeal. I'm gonna give them a story so that what their mother, their father, whoever comes to get them, or is watching them play, they can go tell, and they'll be like, hey, did you see me? Did you see me? I beat that man. You know what I mean? I'll always die on that sword. Turns away that LGS that turns away. It's more about the people than the location. You should learn. Oh, absolutely. 100%. 100%. Any hobby you get into, and you know what? Especially a card game hobby. It's all about the people. It's all about the people. That's why, like, I whenever I speak about like nerdy things, Magic the Gathering, TCG, or something like that, or board games, or anything like that, D&D, I always urge people that if they do have a local game store, to sort of Google it up and go stick your head in, right? See what they offer, see what they play, see what they're doing, because there are good and bad people wherever you walk in life, right? And whenever I'm in a local game store, or if I was running it, whatever it may be, I always want it to be a place that you felt safe to be yourself and just enjoy something. I never wanted you to walk in the door and feel like, oh, I don't have this Magic deck, I can't play today. No. I got like 7 decks. Come on. If you are interested in the game and you want to play, come play. That's like one of my biggest things. Like, I want people to play. I want people to enjoy this hobby, not in the way maybe I enjoy it, but enjoy it in the way that you will enjoy it. That's, Pinky's out to that. But yeah, no, I agree. I've never been a fan of people that turn away new players, because at one point in your life you were a new player. You didn't know what to do, and if somebody turns you away, where would you be right now? It's always been such a weird complex to me when people are like, I don't like new players. Well, Samuel, you fucking bitch, you were once a new player, so go fuck yourself. I welcome new players. Come. I've even thought about, listen, and this is between me and y'all, chat. Don't be telling nobody. Shh. I've even thought about like doing a sort of like a YouTube video of like just like a generalized, because I have people that don't know how to play Magic, and they're kind of like, you know what I mean? I kind of want to do a YouTube video where it's just like I explain the rules, but it's just very generic. It's not too heavy-handed. It's not too this or that. It's just, hey, these are the rules that you need to know when you sit down and play. We're not going to talk about stack. We're not going to talk about, fucking split second. We're not going to talk about phase or all of these mechanics. We're going to just talk about the color of the cards, what you do at your draw step, X, Y, Z. I've really thought, because that was like my biggest fun. Well, one of my biggest funs in Magic the Gathering was just teaching new players how to play. It was such a good time for me. Such a good time. That, and I want to do more nerdy shit. Listen, you know what? Since we're talking about it, we might as well motherfucking talk about it. So tomorrow, we got some things in play. Tomorrow, me and a friend of mine, we're gonna link up, and Pinky's out. Nodded. Pinky promised. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to promise anything, but the return of the Hand-Holding Hooligans podcast may be upon us. And I'm very excited. I have always, really enjoyed the aesthetic of a podcast, and I definitely want to do more nerdy shit. Like, yeah, sure, I like gaming. Gaming is fine, but like, I want to do board games. I want to set up and do some motherfucking board games. So like, maybe in the future, there's going to be a few steps, right? There're going to be a few steps. I got to treat myself. I got to buy a few things. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. But in the future, this channel and everything it entails is going to be more nerdy focused. It's going to be more nerdy focused. We're going to be doing like board games. I definitely want to do more D&D stuff. I want to be talking about like Daggerheart, and I want to do like character creations and stuff like that. So in the future, the scope of the content that is not only on, well, just in general, that is MunstaaSQUAD, and the content that I make is going to be more nerdy, hobby, board game, card game focused. But all right, let's bust this pack open. Before I get in another fucking tangent about the price of goddamn cards being too goddamn high. They don't even open the same. They don't even open like they used to. This is so sad. This is so sad, man. They don't even open like they used to. God. All right. What is this? Arena? I don't play Arena. I don't play Magic the Gathering Arena. All right, what do we got first? God, I can get the mic out of my face. I can't see. I can barely read and write as it is. The mic in my face. Diversion Specialist. 3 colorless and 1 red. It's a 4/3 and it has Menace. And then it has pay 1, sacrifice another creature or enchantment, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. Ooh. Keywords there, ladies and gentlemen, is you may play it. You still have to pay the mana cost. I think that's what it is. Or yeah, no. That's what it is. Play, and this is just a little bit of, and I might be wrong on this, but I don't want to be like a die on the hill. But if it says play, you still have to pay the mana. If it says cast, you don't have to pay the mana. Or I might be wrong. It might be like switched up. But just know that's a thing. Okay, a swamp. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? They changed the packs? They gave me the sauce in the beginning of the pack? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's so sad. Usually the rare and the fucking shit like that was in the back. Oh, man, the sauce is ruined. So our rare is Razorkin Needlehead. It is a 2 red. Yo, listen, this mic is gonna piss me off. Pay cost, put it in is free. Oh, okay, got you. So play means you need the cost, you need to pay the mana cost, but means you put it for free. Got it. I knew it was some sort of lingo. So this is our rare. I know y'all really can't see. I'm trying my best here. All right, whatever. It's a Razorkin Needlehead, 2 red, 2/2. Razorkin Needlehead has first strike during your turn. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Actually not bad. Whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage to them. Okay. A little bit of sauce. A little bit of sauce. We like that. Then we got Saw. Unwavering Grasp. Commune with Evil. Ooh. Appendage Amalgam. As Flash? What? 3/2 when it attacks, surveil 1. Oh, it's pretty much just fucking Scry. Well, not Scry, but Slavering Branch Snapper. What the heck? Cracked Skull. Oh, they're back to these things. Oh, this is different. Wait, what? A room card. What is this? Out of this game for so long, I don't even know what this is. What do you think? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know there was a new set coming out. I have no idea. And my thoughts about it, it's just a money grab. The fact that Wizards of the Coast is introducing like new IPs and shit like that, like every month and a half and stuff like that, it's just crazy to me. I remember back in the day, again, I'm putting a little bit emphasis on back in the day, there used to be like maybe twice a year you would get like a core standard set, and then maybe you get like a sprinkle in between, like here's a master set, here's a fucking, you know, some sort of what was it, modern masters, here's commander masters, blah 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 blah. But no, now they're just like, hey, we're just gonna jam as much IPs as we can, and we're just gonna put it out there. It's crazy. Didn't they just did the Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy released just like a month ago, didn't it? It's absurd to me. Without let me give you the TLDR, since I did go on a little bit of a tangent there. Don't like it. I'm sure maybe I have some interesting cards. I don't really see how Sonic the Hedgehog can really add any sort of something to Magic the Gathering besides just an IP and how like the new movie's coming out or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Grab the prize. That. God damn, man. I can't believe they hit me with the sauce early like that. That's crazy. Also note, if you haven't played Magic the Gathering in a long time and they give you a pack, the rare and shit is now in the front of the pack. It used to be in the back of the pack. So if you're like if you are somebody that wants that sauce in the back, take like the first, I don't know, maybe like 3 cards and put it to the back or something like that. I don't know. It might be the same trick as what Pokemon used to be. All right. Now we're going to open up this cute pack. God, man. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. So mad. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Remember, sauce is up front. Take the first 3. We're going to take the first 4 cards. Put them to the back. Is that the trick? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to do it because I want the sauce in the back. Ooh, even these cards feel different than these ones. Oh, this is a cute little card. This is why I picked this booster pack, because it's cute. Harvest Right Host. It's so cute. It's a little uncommon. Gramble Guard Captain. Hive Spine Wolverine. What? Fountains Port Bell. Bark Form Harvester. Rust. God, I can barely read and write. My bad. Listen, this is a hard time for me. Rust Shield Rampager. Raccoon Railer. Favorite card of the set right here. Raccoon Rallier. Favorite card of the set. 2 mana. 1 colorless. 1 red. 2/2. Tap. Target creature you control gains haste until end of turn. Activate only as sorcery. Favorite card of the set. Balloon. I mean, this is probably not my favorite card, but it's my favorite card in this pack by far. Raccoon Rallier. Wait. What the fucking card's at? Ah, here we go. What the fuck is this? That's a cute little token. I like that. Dazzling Denial. Oh, that's a cool ass fucking swamp. Oh, okay. That's a cool ass full art. I will be putting that. At least we have 1 card to put in the fucking Marin. We have 1 card to put in Marin. Wow, what is this? 3 Tree City. As a 3 Tree City enters, choose a creature type. And of course, it taps for a regular. But tap 2, tap this, choose a color. Add any amount of that color equal to the number of creatures you control of the chosen type. Oh, this is a tribal land if I've ever seen one. This is a tribal land if I ever did see one. So if you're out here playing squirrels, or you're out here playing raccoons, or if you're out here playing elves, or if you're out here playing dinosaurs, this seems like a very good card. Okay. That's pretty cool to me. Here, I don't know. I don't know the value of any of these cards. We're just gonna put them in sleeves. We're gonna put the rares in sleeves because why not? Old habits die hard. I don't even know if they're valuable or if they are not. I might potentially look it up. I might potentially not. But as it stands right now, we have one cool ass swamp to add to our Marin deck. No other cards to our Marin deck. Just the land. What? It's fine. I like lands. Shit. Come on, man. Work with me here. Work with me here. Yep. Alright, we'll put that right there. Let's get our Marin deck out. We gotta figure out what land we're gonna put in there. What land you're gonna take out, put in there. Bing, bing, bong, bong. And then after this, we're gonna shuffle up Marin and we're just gonna play. I'm gonna do like a sort of just like a practice hand and stuff like that, because it's been a long time since I've shuffled her up and actually like dealt cards and fucking picked up a hand. So I'm gonna see how it goes. Come on. All right, we need just a basic swamp. That's a cool looking swamp. We don't want to get that one out of here. That's also a cool looking swamp. We don't want to get this one out of here either. We got to get like a dull swamp. A swamp that is not cool. That's a cool. So far, that's a cool swamp. I can't be out here getting uncool swamps out of here. All right. So far, we have not found a feasible swamp switchage yet. Also, I did want to talk about this. Shout out to Cog in the Discord. They shared, you know, when I first started to do this sort of like nerdy content and talking about Magic the Gathering, they showed me a sort of a different way to play Commander. And I looked over the rules and everything like that because they sent me a link and stuff like that. And I haven't really, it slips my mind, baby. The ADHD, it's killer around here. But I was looking at it and I wish I could play, like I wish I could try it out. I just don't have enough, like, I need to find a land. I need to just grab a land. I can't just be fucking around. All right, that swamp for that swamp. But pretty much the premise is if you play Pokemon, it's got the prize cards, and they're usually, I don't know if they're face down or not, but like you could play these things and stuff like that. And I was looking at it and I was like, you know what, this is really fucking cool. I was thinking like, instead of it being like you can play them whenever, what if you just did them as prize cards, right? Like, okay, I'm doing, so this is, let's just do like a little bit of what I was thinking here. Just a little bit of what I was thinking here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put over here. Put that over here. Okay, so say this is my commander, and say I just had, let's get randomly 6 cards out here. I don't know if I have 6 cards. No. That's 4. Ah. Fuck. Anyway, that's 4, 5, that's 6. All right. So there we go. So I think it's 6 prize cards. Come on, mouse, go over there. Boom. 2, 3. Ah, perfect. There we go. 6 prize cards. So instead of just being able to, like, you know, have a little deck over here on the side of other commanders that you can play, I was thinking, and this is just me speaking, right? What if it was like attached to, okay, I'm swinging in with my Marin. Do you take the damage? Oh, you take the damage? Well, I get a prize card. Ha ha ha, motherfucker. Now I have the opportunity to flip it over, present it, right? Don't take it in your hand, but present it. right? And then next turn, you can be like, you know what? I'm going to play this card. Boom. Same thing. I'm going to play this card. Boom. This turn, I'm going to play this card. But it's always like built on a stimulation where you have to do some sort of direct damage with your commanders. Now, I know that seems a little bit strangulated and it doesn't really make sense, but this is just me speaking, seeing the rules and sort of, you know, trying to it's not even trying to like understand it. It's just trying to put my funk on it. You know what I'm saying? What up, Stan? How you doing, handsome? How you doing? But yeah, so like you have all these prize cards. I don't remember exactly how many it was. I think maybe it's 6, but I'm just lining them up weird and differently. So Pokemander. Okay, hey, Marin's out. Cool. I'm gonna swing with Marin. Do you take 3 damage? Oh, I do take 3 damage. Cool. I'm gonna flip over my prize card. Hey, it's another legendary creature that I can play. But I think it would be kind of cool to have like it based on like commander damage, right? So okay, this is the double-edged sword, so it kind of keeps things interesting. Okay, I'm swinging at you, blah blah blah. You now have 10 commander damage. Okay, so if my opponent flips over a card, and let's just say it's a 7 converted mana cost, because you have 10 motherfucking commander damage, you get to play it just for the colors alone. You don't have to play the colorless cost. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of spin stuff that I like, because it keeps it interesting, right? Because you can have somebody that's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take the damage. I'll take the damage. Now they're gonna be, you know, retaliate, and they're gonna be hitting you and stuff like that. But then they're swanging big dick on the turns, right? Like they're swanging fucking. Let's just say you play a 5-color commander deck, and you got a fucking Dragon, fucking in your side commanders. Dragon. I'm playing Dragon for just a color each. I don't know. It's something I want to work at like in practice. I do want to put it like cards to the table. I just don't have enough like fucking. I don't have enough legendary creatures to be able to make up fucking a whole side deck of 6 legendary creatures. But I might be able to do it in like a different color combination. So it's something that I want to actually like put to the table and actually play. But that card's pretty fucking cool. Bullshit prices for magic packs aside, I did pull a cool card. I did pull this cool card, and I pulled this cool card. So I got a cool full art land, and I got a cool land card that I'm probably just gonna hold on to until the end of time, because I don't really play any sort of tribal commanders or any sort of tribal themed anything. But yeah, this is pretty cool. 3 Tree City. Legendary land. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I'm gonna choose squirrels, motherfucker. Now, I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna choose a color. I'm gonna choose green. And all my squirrels now cost fucking 1. I don't know. I feel like in elves this would be really dirty. But then again, if you're playing elves, you already have like, you know, fucking Gaia's Cradle and everything like that. So it might be just a little underwhelming in a commander format. But like when you're talking about like modern and, you know, maybe like goblins or something like that, it might be interesting. It might have like a modern sort of home to it, or some sort of place. But now that I'm looking at it in commander, it's kind of just like I don't know. I do not know. Okay, get in there. Get me in there. Get it in there. Come on. And then we're gonna shuffle up Marin. I'm gonna try to like just actually get a hand. Maybe like just shadow box myself in playing it. I know this nerdy Friday wasn't really all that, like, you know, whatever, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it out. Let's see. Get a little shuffle, right? Oh man, it's been forever since I've shuffled up a Magic deck. Been forever since I played. And that's something I went to my local game store about too. Is I definitely wanted to see when they're doing Commander and when they, you know, when they have events and stuff like that. But at this point, as far as getting into the hobby and actively like pursuing drafts and getting into a new block or set, whatever, hell no. I'm not paying no prices for a fucking Met. And again, I'm repeating myself, but it pisses me off. Magic packs are now 14 cards a pack. They used to be 16 cards. Go fuck yourself, Wizards of the Coast. Go fuck yourself. And that shit just pisses me off. How the fuck am I paying more for less? You gotta be fucking sniffing glue somewhere in the fucking, like, the round table office meeting. If somebody said, you know what's a good idea? Hey, we've had some trying times. Shit ain't cheap. Ain't nothing cheap. Eggs are expensive. Bread's expensive. Every goddamn thing is expensive. We're gonna make Magic packs fucking $5.50. Go fuck yourself. We used to joke around, like, back in the day where it's just like, hey, if you got into Magic the Gathering, you wouldn't have enough money for drugs. And that was like a hee ha ha thing. Turns out, okay, if you get into Magic the Gathering now, you will have no money for drugs. You will have no money for anything. So, like, what used to be a tee ha ha type of thing is now actually fucking real. Dystopian. Absolutely dystopian. How you doing, Spectre? Sorry I did not say hello to you. I was in a absolute whirlwind of fucking rage. And they're doing the same thing with fucking Dungeons and Dragons. It's actually Hasbro. Let's call it who it is. Hasbro. You know what? I'm about to go on a little tangent. One of my favorite things to do, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite things to fucking do. Okay? Hasbro. They introduced a card game, Transformers. It was a fun fucking game. I had a lot of fun with that TCG. Transformers. It was a fun game. But then they were like, you know what we're going to do? First of all, we're not going to have any product ready to go. We're not going to send y'all shit. Oh, what you got is going to have to last you for like a year and a half. But then when we do want to send you shit, it's going to be hella expensive. From the fucking distributor standpoint, it's going to be fucking hella expensive. And then you're just going to kill your game. Turns out, bulletin points, TLDR, if you have a cool game and it's priced reasonably, 9 times out of 10, somebody might actually buy it. But if I walked into a game store as a new player, a grown man with my own money, and I looked at the Magic cards and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. How much is a pack of cards? $5.50. $5.50. I can buy legitimately, if I go to Walgreens and they got a deal going on, three Arizonas for $2 for $5 motherfucking dollars. I can get 7. Oh no, 3, 4. I can get 5 Arizonas. Well, actually, it would be more. It'd be more than that. No, it wouldn't. It'd probably be the same. But anyway, you feel what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying. For $5 per pack, I can get 5 Arizonas. That's crazy. Arizona is way more worth it. I would buy 5 of these bad bitches all day before I buy a Magic pack. It's crazy. Used to be 10 miles per box, now only 5. Do you think it was Hasbro or was it because I just sick the... Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea about that conspiracy or the things you were speaking about, Stan. I just know that Hasbro, and I'm not speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a man that knows my business. I'm not a fucking man that you can fact check me all you want. I'm speaking on pure adrenaline rage right now. But Hasbro as a company has always been sort of fucky. Am I wrong? Am I wrong by assuming that? Like, it's always been fucky. But I think Wizards of the Coast is really like to blame because Wizards of the Coast has the IP for Dungeons and Dragons and fucking Magic the Gathering. And Hasbro is just kind of like, you know, mama, papa, I don't give a fuck. I have billions of dollars. I don't give a fuck what Wizards of the Coast does. So if I had to like re-put my wording out there, it would be fuck Hasbro. But it would be more of a go fuck Wizards of the Coast. That's really what I would stand on that hill is. I would say fuck Hasbro, but more fuck Wizards of the Coast. Because what they tried to do with D&D a couple years ago, we ain't gonna forget that shit. We don't let that shit slide. How the fuck are you gonna try to fucking get such a tight grip on an IP that has been so beneficial and so blossoming? It has made so many creative things. It has spawned so much creativity in the minds of people, and you want to fucking, you want to strangle that motherfucking chicken for more penties? For more penties? Go fuck yourself. That's it, man. That's really what it is. Go fuck yourself. Wizards of the Coast, go fuck yourself. Before, as a result, someone from Wizards of the Coast hired private police to harass the man at his home. It's not a conspiracy. It's a matter of fact. Reported on. Oh fuck! No, I wasn't saying it was a conspiracy. Hell no, I wouldn't fucking doubt that shit. I wouldn't doubt that shit. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this or not, Stan. But way back in the day, they used to have like misprints, and it used to be like on a big old fucking like slab of misprints. And they used to just give that shit away if you went to like events and stuff like that. But apparently, a worker or something like that, and I don't know if this is the true story or not. This is just me going off memory, and we already know I can't read and or write, so my memory is also shit. Apparently, one of the workers took one of the things that was labeled, you know, a misprint and took it home, and Wizards of the Coast is like, yeah, you lost your job. You can't have none of that shit. I was like, that fucking ridiculous. Now, I granted, misprints at that time, they probably still do go for quite a penny, whatever. But like a big old fucking sleeve of them? Come on, man. I don't think anybody should be losing their fucking job over that shit. But back to my main argument, fuck Wizards of the Coast. Look at that. I said that with such a passion that my janky setup was just like, we agree. We agree. Fuck Wizards of the Coast. And fuck these ads. We snooze ads. We snooze ads. We don't need no fucking ads. Get out of here. Fuck them ads. But yeah, if I walked into a game store or, you know, anything like that, and I seen the prices of packs, I would be heavily swayed not to join the hobby. Oh, I would be extremely swayed. Because like I said, man, $5.50. And not only that, Stan, but guess how many cards are in a pack right now? 14 cards. Just like 6-7 years ago, they were 16. And I know I'm getting hung up on this fact, but listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for this argument. I like to fight. I like to bring that aggressive energy. Wizards of the Coast, go fuck yourself. Who wakes up in the morning, goes to a board meeting, and like, you know what? Fuck you, fuck me, fuck everything. Burn it to the ground. Packs will have 2 less cards. And it's not even like they took out the tokens and the fucking bullshit, right? Those are still there. It's crazy. Hey, listen, I have no fucking idea. It's hogwash. It's really what it is. It's fucking hogwash, man. I will return to the hobby as a casual player. I will dip my toes in. I will enjoy Commander with people and, you know, and friends and avenues like that. But if somebody comes up to me and says, hey, do you want to draft? No, I do not want to draft. Are you kidding me? I don't even want to think about how much a draft would cost now. Back in the day, it was like 25 bucks. 25 bucks, you got like, you know, 6 packs and you drafted and this and that and this and that. What the fuck? Are you talking about like drafts are $40 now? Are you telling me that in order for me to sit at a motherfucking table and draft, I gotta pay $40 fucking dollars? Now, granted, 40 might be a little bit extreme, but you know goddamn well it's over 35. It's over 35. Like, I'll do some research. I'll go to like a local game store and see how much they're charging for draft. If they even draft, I don't even know if it's profitable anymore. At one point in time, it was very profitable to bust a box and fucking draft that bitch, because you could pop off like, you know, 12 to 14, you know, drafts depending on the crowd and depending on how much they wanted it. But now, it just seems more inviting to sell packs and fucking sell the box, which is crazy, which is absurd to me. Dystopian is really the word that I'm looking for. Absolute dystopian fucking times. But enough about that. I've ranted and raved about Wizards of the Coast and how 2 packs of fucking Magic cards cost me almost $12. That's fucking absurd. Absolutely fucking absurd. Don't like it one bit. But now we're gonna actually like draw up a hand and see how the hand is and stuff like that. There was a reason I play Commander. Mostly I buy a local card shop, but that's once every 5. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to support local game stores, I'm totally fine with that. Buy singles, but don't be going up in there and buying packs. That's fucked. I mean, if you want to buy packs, I'm not going to tell you really what to do, but like, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if this was a good hand. Okay. 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 You know what? I would keep this hand. 100%. I know what you're saying. Monsty, that's crazy. You only have 1 land. You only have 1 land, but look at this. Look at this. I have this, I have this, I have this, and I have this. So that means if I can draw another land, I can play Ashnon's Altar. And if I can draw another land after that, I can play fucking From Beyond, and my mana problems are fixed. So let's play it out. Play it out. Okay, Marin's in my command zone. I'm going to play my new Swamp. Doodly-doodly-doo. Pass the turn. Bada-ba, pass the turn back to me. Off the top. Oh! Not what we're looking for, but it is a fetch. So, Swamp. Although we are running into a little bit of a fucking predicament because I don't have a forest in my hand. Okay? Pass the turn. There we go. Back to me. Hey! Top deck, baby. Tap 3. Tap 3, baby. We play Nissa. And when Nissa enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic forest card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So we're going to look for a basic Foreste. Where art thou? Chicka, chicka. Top deck. I was going to top deck the land that I needed anyway. And then you shuffle your library. So now I have a land drop, and now we're cooking with fucking kind of peanut oil. Because I built Marin in a way that if I have enough mana on board to cast Marin, I have enough mana to do some funky stuff. Alright, so Forest goes to my hand. Bada bing, bada boom. Untap. Upkeep, don't have any upkeep triggers. We draw. Oh! We're golden, baby. If that was my top deck, I'd be fucking hella haunt right now. Hella haunt. Alright, we're going to tap 2. We're going to play Thought Vessel. I have no maximum hand size. And it taps for a colorless mana. It has a taps for colorless mana. Was that win con for pre-release? There wasn't even a sign-up sheet for anything other than standard. I fucking believe it, man. I fucking believe it. I believe it. And while we're at it, we're going to also tap this for Manta. And we're going to play Ashnon's Altar, baby. Ashnon's Altar. Alright, tap turn. Pass turn. Untap. Draw. Oh. Now we're getting... Now we're getting into a little bit of a funky situation. One, two, three, four, and we'll keep one swamp open just for scare tactics. Now you guys know what I have in my hand because we're just fucking around. But one swamp open, that's fear tactics. That's like me keeping up one blue if I was a blue player. It's to get in their head. We're gonna play Fun Beyond. Now, at my upkeep, I'll be getting a little 1/1 sign that I can sacrifice for any color mana. Well, actually, no, it's not any color. It's 1 mana. It's my mana pool, so you know. And then we do this. We untap. Deck, baby. Okay. I mean, we're hitting a little bit of big things. All right, upkeep, we had the trigger. Where's that cute little token? All right, so this is my 1/1 Scion token. Then I also have to be aware of Nissa, because whenever I have 7 or more lands, I could flip her. But obviously, I don't have 7 or more lands. I got 4. I've got 4. So now we're getting into like the active fucking... I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play Crawl Space. Crawl Space says no more than 2 creatures can attack you each turn. So guess what? You ain't coming at me with more than 2 creatures, bitch. Again, we're keeping our swamp open for mental tactics. All right? Pass a turn. Bada bing. Draw. Oh! Okay, so now we're in a little bit of a predicament, right? I was talking about shit at the beginning of the game. I was all happy. I was all gassed. I had some lands. I had some stuff to do with it. But now my hand is just... Aside from the fucking... The stuffy doll, my hand is just... I valued shit. I value shit. Okay? We got World Spine Worm that costs 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. We got Emrakul that costs 13 because I have no fucking graveyard. Anyway, forget it. And then we got the God Eternal Ramas. I mean, we could play this guy. Could be a potential. But I kind of want to get... If I was playing against somebody, I would want to get Stuffy Doll out there because it's a good blocker. So that would be like my train of thought. So we're gonna work up the Stuffy Doll. But before we do that, we're gonna tap 4 and we're gonna get Marin out of here. We're gonna get motherfucking Marin out here. Come on, keyboard. Get out of here. We're gonna get Marin out here. So we got some stuff going on right now. If I was sitting down for a pod, and if somebody looked over at me and was looking at my board state and seeing that I had like Ashnon's Altar, fucking, you know, I now have 2 of these things, but we're not gonna really go fucking ham, egg, and cheese. Yes, we are, because we're professionals around here. So now we have 2 1/1 tokens. I have like some mana generation, right? So next turn, I essentially have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, but that's colorless mana. So I have 9 mana that I can play some shit with. So next turn, if I wanted to use up all my mana, I could essentially play some shit. But I am a little bit capsized because I don't have another forest. So we'll see what the turn ends. All right, so untap, upkeep. I get another Scion. Now I have 3 of those bad bitches. And then we draw. It's not a colored mana, but it will do me, baby. It will motherfucking do me. And then this turn, I'd probably tap Thought Vessel for 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 3. And I'd probably sacrifice these 2. So I sacrificed 2 Scions. And now I have 2 experience counters. Fuck, I gotta get dice out. I didn't think I was gonna get like this hella into it. So now I would have 2 experience counters on Marin. So that means if I have a converted mana cost creature of 2 or less, I can put it onto the battlefield, but I can take any creature into my hand. All right, so there's that. What do we play? We're playing Stuffy Doll. Stuffy Doll is out. Stuffy Doll is out. And then I would pass my turn. I'd rearrange my mana again because I'm fucking a fanatic like that. I'd untap everything. Upkeep. I now would get another Scion. Now I have 2 again. And then I draw, baby. Woo! Now we cooking. Now I got like a little bit of a board state. Right? Like now I got a little bit of a board state. I would tap these 2 colors coordinations. I would play Winding Constrictor. And then Winding Constrictor is really good for Marin, especially because I have the Scions and shit like that. It says, if 1 or more counters will be placed on an artifact or creature you control, you may place that many counters +1 on the permanent instead. If you would get 1 or more counters, you can put that many counters +1 instead. So if I was to sacrifice these Scions, I wouldn't get 1 counter, I would get 2. So that's why Winding Constrictor is like real good for me. Okay, I wouldn't do anything for the next turn. I would untap, I would draw. See, now, if I just hung in there, ladies and gentlemen, if I just hung in there a little bit, I would be able to fix all of my mana problems. I would tap 2, I would play Vivian Emissary, and when it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a basic land card. I would get a Forest, because we already know in my hand I have, and that comes onto the battlefield tapped. Very important. Very important. Because we already know I have World Spine Worm in my hand. At this point, people would not let me get this out of control. But or they might. They might. It's very inconspicuous. Like, it's very, like, nonchalant. My board state right now is very, very nonchalant. I have placed it. I haven't played it. Yeah, Hypnoc is in the deck. I have not played it yet. Which is saying a lot because I have not played Commander sit down in a very long time. Yeah, so Hypnoc is in the deck. It has not been fondled yet. Is really what I can say. It's not been fondled yet. Alright, so we shuffle it up. Put it there. Boom. Alright, so we pass turn. Ba-bong. 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 I'm not going to play this out too long. I'm just going to do some, like, shenanigans. We get another Scion. But you see what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of what Marin does. This is, like, one of the avenues that my Marin deck can take is just like, hey, I'm going fucking wide. I have a lot of fucking creatures here. So on and so forth. And if I was feeling real motherfucking suave, at your end step, I would sacrifice Vivian Emissary to my fucking graveyard. I would get 2 more counters. I would get mana, but whatever. I'd let that mana just go out. And then I would go back to my turn. I would get another Scion token. So now I have fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Scions. I have 5 Scions, and I might just fucking do this. Just for shits and I'm going to sacrifice from beyond, and I'm going to look for an Eldrazi card. And I'm going to put it in my fucking hand. Yeah, put it in my hand. What Eldrazi card are we going to get? Let's play Ulamog. We're going to get an Ulamog. We're going to get Ulamog off my From Beyond crackage. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shuffle duffle. Bing, bing. So Ulamog is now in my hand. You should check out Dimir Houseguard. It's a creature that transmute tutor ability and free sack outlet. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to look into that. But Dimir, it sounds like it's blue black. I don't think it would fit into Marin. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong on the color combinations that you were speaking about. But now we have motherfucking Emrakul in our hand. I should have at my end step taken that back out, got another land. You know what I'm saying? It's a mono black. Ooh, interesting. All right, so we're gonna play another land for turn. We're gonna sacrifice all of these. So it'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 mana, and I would get that many counters. I would get that many counters. So now I have 14 counters on Marin, and I have 10 mana in my mana pool. I'm gonna tap my Thought Vessel, and I'm gonna play Ulamog. But you see what I'm saying? Like that's sort of like a little bit of a preview of what my Marin deck can do. It could be, I play a deck that is very inconspicuous, but if you do not watch me, I'm gonna be doing some hood rat shit. And by hood rat shit, I mean technically, if we're going on by like a missed land drops, we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Turn 17. I know it's not that good, but it could go faster, it could go slower, it could go, you know, whatever, depending on what I'm playing. But that is, in summary, just one of the things that Marin can do. Marin is a... First of all, Marin's a bad bitch. The card alone. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Marin players because we all play Marin a little bit differently. And that is dope as hell in my opinion. I love when people like bring out a commander that I'm used to, but they have like a totally different way of playing it. I remember one time I played somebody that had a Marin deck and it was like a zombie deck. It was literally a fucking... It was a mill zombie deck. I was just like, this is cool as fuck. I was like, do you even play Marin? And they're like, nah, not really. I kind of just use Marin for the colors. And I'm like, disrespectful, but I'm with it. Disrespectful, but I'm with it. All right, let me give this a little bit of a shuffle. Put all this stuff away. And then let me look up this card. Because now that I do plan on like playing Commander and building decks again and starting to play and stuff like that, I'm not opposed to like going to my local game store and seeing, you know, an AI Dungeon Master? Hey, man, we'll see. We'll definitely see. That's pretty dope. Who's an AI Dungeon Master? That sounds like it could be really fun, but also really dangerous. But that also makes it fun in turn two. All right, before I pack all this shit up, let me get my ducks in a row. Let me get my ducks in a row, because I'm an old man. So after I end this stream, I am legitimately probably gonna go lay down, because I got a fun packed day tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Not only am I gonna go potentially see a friend, have some Waffle House, but afterwards we might actually record the Hand Holding Hooligans podcast. And it's been a long time since the Hand Holding Hooligans podcast has been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Been a long time. But while I'm thinking about it. But anyways, listen, TikTok, you have been phenomenal. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for popping in, doing your thing on TikTok. I have no idea how it works. I'm never going to know how it works. But I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, let me end that. Boop. And then now that I ended that one, we can move this back. Hold on. How's that? That's perfect. That's perfect. Let's put my jank machine away. Let's put my jank machine away. Put that back. And then before we do go, I do want to look up this card. What is it called? Dimir House Guard? I think that's what it was called. Dimir. Fuck. Dimir House. Oh, okay. Here it is. Let me see. So it is a, oh, it's a common. It's so expensive though. Wait. What did he say? What you said? Demir House Guard. Yeah. Okay, let's open this up. Boom. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Yeah, Demir House Guard. It costs 4. It's a 2/3. It has fear. That's cool. But it has a sacrifice a creature. It's a good card. It's a really good card, and I can understand where it comes from a sack avenue. But one day, Ryan, one day I'm going to actually play Marin against somebody. I'm going to sit down and play Marin against somebody, and you will be able to see just how janky Marin is. She's awful and wonderful at the same time. I have this running joke where like my decks are worth half a chicken nugget, and I'm not lying to you. Marin is worth half a chicken nugget. She does so many things. One of my biggest things about like Magic the Gathering is like I plan for nothing. In turn, I plan for everything. Now just close your eyes and let that null over for a second, because I know it don't make sense. I know it don't make sense when you think about it, because if you start, I'm gonna explain myself right now. I'm gonna explain myself. When you start planning for one thing, you hyper focus on that one thing, and then you get destroyed by another thing. But if you lackadaisically build some jank and you don't plan for nothing, subconsciously, technically, you're planning for everything. It's kind of like you gotta like plug up your ears and close your eyes, and you know, kind of like use the sense of touch and taste to kind of like understand what I'm saying, because I know it don't make sense. I know it don't make sense. Me saying it out loud, I'm 100% understandable that it makes no sense. But like once I feel it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like once I feel it, once I start tasting it, it starts to make sense. It starts to make sense. But Demir House Guard, I think because I have so many other like sack outlets that are just more beneficial to the overall flow of casting things and things like that, it would not be a good fit for my rendition of Marin. Cool card, very expensive, but it does have fear, and it does have some other interesting things attached to the belly of it. So I can see that a 4 cost for 2/3 with fear it's okay. It's okay. In my opinion, it's a little bit, a little bit expensive, but I can understand like with the fear and the sack outlet and stuff like that, it could be something. It could make moves, and it could be something. But listen, y'all have been I'm so thankful that you guys tune in and enjoy this little, hour and a half of Monster doing some nerdy shit. And like I said, the overall just focus of this channel is going to change. I definitely do want to focus more on nerdy stuff, like nerdy culture, Dungeons and Dragons, board games, card games, all that kind of stuff. So, there are changes in the mist. Changes in the mist. Let me just say that. But listen, thank you guys so much. YouTube kick. Y'all have been beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to end it here, and I will probably, I don't know, tomorrow we might do some more date everything tomorrow. I'm not going to lie to you. We might do, I need to go on some dates. So maybe tomorrow evening we'll do some date everything. I know normally we do like, repo on Saturdays and stuff like that, but it's just been like all over the place. A lot of people have been busy and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see what we can throw together. Maybe we'll do maybe we'll do repo, maybe we'll do date everything. Who knows? We'll see. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Y'all are the motherfucking best. Stay hydrated, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you in the next one.